Welcome back to another episode of Stay at Home Storytime. Today we are going to be reading the book, I Don't Want to Be a Frog. In this story, we're going to meet a little frog who really wants to be a different animal, and he doesn't understand why he can't be. Let's read to find out what he learns along his journey. I Don't Want to Be a Frog, written by Dev Petty and illustrated by Mike Boldt. I want to be a cat. You can't be a cat. Why not? Because you are a frog. I don't like being a frog. It's too wet. Well, you can't be a cat. I want to be a rabbit. You can't be a rabbit. Why not? Look, I can hop. Sure, but where are your long ears? Besides, what's wrong with being a frog? I don't like being a frog. It's too slimy. That may be, but you can't be a rabbit. I want to be a pig. You can't be a pig. Why not? Most of all, because you are a frog, but also because you don't have a curly tail or eat garbage. I can eat garbage. Everyone says that until they eat garbage. Sorry, you can't be a pig. I want to be an owl! Of course you want to be an owl. Being an owl is the greatest thing ever. Boy, would you love being an owl. So, can I be an owl then? Do you think the little frog's dad is being serious or making a joke? Yeah, I think he's making a joke. No, of course not. Why not? 1, you don't have wings. 2, you don't look wise. Oh, that's kind of rude. 3, you can't turn your head all the way around. 4, you are a frog. What is wrong with being a frog anyway? Too much bug eating. I see. But still, no being an owl for you. Why so glum? I don't want to be a frog. What do you want to be then? Not a frog. I want to be a cat or a rabbit or a pig or an owl. Something cute and warm. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. What do we think the mystery animal who's talking is? Take a guess. Uh-oh. It's a big wolf. I love eating cats. I love eating rabbits and pigs and owls too. And I am pretty hungry. I might just go gobble some up right now. That is terrible. It's who I am. But guess the one thing that I never eat. What do you think one thing a wolf never eats is? Badgers? No, I eat badgers. Lots of badgers. Frogs? Bingo. Why don't you eat frogs? Because they are too wet and slimy and full of bugs. Oh, so it's good to be a frog? Yup. I guess you can't fight nature. We are what we are. You are a fierce hunter. And you are a wet, slimy, bug-eating, very lucky frog. You should just be happy that you are not a fly. What's wrong with being a fly? Oh. All right. So, in this book, we met a frog who was really unhappy about being a frog. He didn't want to be wet, and he didn't want to be slimy, and he didn't want to eat bugs. But at the end of the day, he realized that he was a frog. And could he change who he was? No. There's little things that we get to change. We get to change the kind of clothes we like to wear. Or maybe the kinds of foods that we like to eat. Or maybe the way that we think about things. But we still are who we are. If I, as a person, just decided to be a cat, could I just magically become exactly all the way like a cat? No, because a cat's a different kind of animal. I could dress like a cat, and I could eat like a cat, but I would still be me. I would just be cat version of me. So just like this frog wanted to be an owl or a pig, but could he just magically become a totally different animal? And at the end of the book, it turns out it was a good thing he was a frog, because frogs were the one thing that the big scary wolf didn't eat. So I want you to think, what are the things that you really like about being you? What makes you super lucky? For this frog, getting to be a frog meant he was super lucky that he didn't get eaten by a wolf. So being you, what makes you lucky? What are things that you get to do because you're you? Don't forget to write about them and send them to me. Until next time.